Welcome back. An overview of your weekend. We're expecting mid to upper 90s both afternoons. Maybe a little more sun tomorrow than on Sunday, and it might be a little less muggy tomorrow, but that wind will shift back to the southeast heading into our Saturday night. So 94 tomorrow in Macon, 95 on Sunday. Both days we will be seeing real feels start pushing towards the triple digits, and we'll be seeing even more and more of those heading into next week. I'm going to go over the futurecast again for the next 48 hours. I think a little aggressive on the cloud cover for tonight. It should be pretty clear out there, but tomorrow I expect a good amount of sunshine. We'll have our mid-level cumulus clouds in the afternoon as always. We'll have those Sunday as well, but not going to worry too much about rain chances. A stray shower or two can't be ruled out, but most of us will not be seeing any rain either day this weekend. The odds are definitely going to be hard to come by tomorrow, but we're going to be seeing high pressure that's kind of moving into the area early next week, and that will stymie the rain chances for at least the short period of time. Now, as mentioned, Sunday, I do think will be a little bit hotter, and with the wind out of the southeast, I would anticipate we'll have a few spots that get real feels into those triple digits. I do think these numbers are being a little on the conservative side, but I do want to point out that the rain odds are going to be below average for the time being, at least for the next 6 to 10 days. So essentially rounding out the month of June, which is a nice change of pace. I mean, yes, the rain does help with the afternoon heat, but it's kind of gotten excessive recently to the point that I've looked at the drought monitor, and I don't know how Florida has drought, honestly, because the rest of the southeast is drought free. Right? It's not just middle Georgia, it's not just Georgia, it is whole southeast, but for some reason there's drought conditions down in Florida. I don't know what's happening down there. I don't forecast in Florida, but I'd figure with all the humidity and the water, all that, there would not be much in the way of drought. But I do want to point out that we will be above average with the temperatures during that same time frame, so we're going to need to get creative in terms of beating that heat. Those of us who walk our dogs frequently, morning and evening are going to be your best friends, because the middle of the afternoon, when temperatures are in those mid to upper 90s, rule of thumb really is, if you can't hold your hand on the sidewalk or the road for like more than 5 seconds, then you shouldn't be walking your dog on that surface either. If it burns your hand, it will burn the skin on their paws as well. And obviously we don't want that to happen. The other issue, of course, that we deal with this every summer. Granted, I don't think we've had any news stories on this so far, and I hope we keep it that way, but always be responsible, checking the backseat of your car for pets and children. Don't want to be leaving them in there with temperatures that are not just 90, but I mean, we're talking mid to upper 90s as we go through this weekend. Here are the expected highs across middle Georgia for tomorrow afternoon. Again, a lot of mid-90s out there. I honestly think our highest spots will probably be pushing 97, possibly 98 in a few of the southern locations, but those real feels are where it's really going to be high, as we'll be seeing heat indexes, especially in the hottest spots, that get into those triple digits. I'll have your extended forecast again coming up in 10 seconds. Your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast is brought to you by Volume Chevrolet. So again, it is pretty hot right now, but there's no heat advisories yet. The criteria for that is a heat index of 105 or greater. So we could be seeing that next week. Now, when you start talking 110 or greater, it's an excessive heat warning. Don't think we're going to be seeing that yet, but I do anticipate we'll be seeing some heat advisories towards the middle of next week.